This is a story of boy meets girl, but you should know up front, this is not a love story.
What's going on, guys? I'm about to check out this video from Optimus. Apparently he's talking about the Twitch Thot. My bad. I didn't even mean to call it that out the gate. But this girl on Twitch that is doing something wild and Twitch is letting her get away with. I hope that he don't show it on screen, but I've seen some glimpses of this on Twitter when people first started talking about it in, Twitch there's a clear bias, bro. There's a clear bias. If you're a woman on Twitch, they letting you get away with anything, bro. I swear. It's just, at least that's the way it seems. Let's check it out. Shout out to Optimus.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. And today, man, we are going to be talking about Twitch's, I don't even know what to call this, man. I don't even really know what to come at y'all with this, but I guess the best way it can be put is the Twitch Thot meta is back. If it ever even really went anywhere, it is back.
Meta.
And I gotta say, man, the clip we're about to take a look at here is one of the by far more egregious cases I think I've ever seen of this, right? Now, in recent years, one of the, I would say, largest controversies that's really surrounded the Twitch platform has been the perceived favoritism that women get on the platform. And one big instance or example of that has always been with what people call things like, hot tub content, Twitch Thot content, e-girl content. There's just 800 different terms for it, right? But you already know what I'm talking about, man. It's these streams basically of girls who they're pretending, I'm about to come on here and play a game or whatever, right? And 80%, 90%, maybe even the full video, right, is just like their webcam, and they're in like a bikini, of course, right? Just showing off all the goods, sitting in a hot tub or whatever, with their biggest D donator of the day badge right above them, Just basically, it's mostly women who will go on Twitch and they'll fiend for attention and get easy donations, easy follows, easy subs, whatever you want to give them, right? They just get this shit handed to them for free because they go on Twitch in a bikini. And, if you're even semi-attractive, right? There's always going to be some simps online with too much money in their fucking pocket that cannot control themselves, right? And they will, unfortunately, give hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars to these random women online who...
Hey, listen, when it comes to that, I don't hate on it. I wouldn't be doing it. Also, I'm broke, so I couldn't be doing it. But as far as ladies getting donations or anyone getting donations at that, I don't really care. Right? I don't really care. And they out here wilding, cool. But I just want the same rules for whatever man is streaming to be the same rules for the woman that's streaming. Right? If a simp is giving a girl a bunch of money or signing up for OF or whatever, that's on him. I don't really care, bro. I ain't gonna tell him what to do with his money.
They have never actually seen naked or talked to or anything, right? It's fucking pathetic is all I can really say about it, man. A lot of people's great grandpas, stormed the beaches of fucking Normandy, right? Their grandpas fought in Korea or Nam. Their dads were working in the coal mines, right? And then they're over here jerking off to fucking anime cosplayers on Twitch, right? It's crazy, bro. And to an extent, you can use that argument. It's like, you're a YouTuber or whatever. But dude, there is nothing worse than the people who perpetuate these constant fucking Twitch cycles where people just do this shit, right? Honestly, I don't even really know how I can show you guys this clip and really kind of remain within TOS and not get demonetized or whatever, right? YouTube already is pretty hard to kind of circumvent or kind of get around the monetization and age guideline policies. But this shit is genuinely at this point, man, it's bordering on softcore porn.
Don't show it if snap. Okay, yeah. There gotta be a way. Because don't show it, man. Make it small. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he really gonna show it.
There's just no way around it, man. This is just blatantly so close to violating whatever little guidelines Twitch doesn't enforce, right? So I'm going to try and show you this clip. I'm probably going to have to edit it a little bit from the original source just to take away a little bit of the cleavage and boob, right? Because I'm pretty certain get me clipped and I don't want to get hit. So go ahead and take a look.
I feel
what is this meta?
And also
this is crazy.
Anxious today.
This is insane.
You know what I mean?
Take this off the screen.
Oh!
Oh!
Thank you. I just want to relax today, so I don't really have any like.
I don't want to show this on screen.
Or
my edited version gonna be crazy.
All right. So the thing is, like, what you just saw is once again the like edited down, more tamed down version of what actually happened, right? Like, this is probably at the bare minimum like 15 to 20% zoomed in. So like it's actually bad enough, right? Where like her titties are hanging down and you can see them actually hanging, and you can like pretty much see everything but the actual nipple here, right? Like it's literally so borderline, so close.
I seen the footage, like the original when it happened, all over my like Twitter, right? Everybody kept showing like, what the hell's going on? And I looked, it looked crazy. I didn't know it was Twitch, right? Because the clips that I've seen without actually going on OF, because I've never been on there, right? But the clips I've seen of someone's page or whatever, them advertising, they be doing streams like that. That's like almost exactly how OF girls do live streams and donations. They start bouncing and doing something. That it's crazy. So yeah, that's wild that they'll let them get that off and then ban a guy for something less.
To just being fully nude on stream. But I guess because they're not actually showing any nip action or whatever, right? It doesn't technically count as nudity, right? So I think that's a pretty interesting concept, right? That you can literally go on Twitch if you're a woman, you can just have your rack hanging out, no problem. And as long as like the bottom 10% of your titties is not actually in frame, you can just get away with it. You know what I mean? No problem whatsoever at this point. But obviously one of the big issues with shit like this is there's just such an obvious bias towards these kinds of girls who do this shit, right? Like in any normal world or society, what just happened would be against the Twitch terms of service. Like it'd be against the guidelines.
Yeah. Yeah, they would get banned for that, for wilding out. Right.
This account would be suspended or whatever.
I've seen people get banned on YouTube for less. That's a fact. Because I remember the girls that's doing that now on Twitch, they was on YouTube first and then crossed over to Twitch, bro. YouTube used to be wilding with the live streams of females.
Shit would just not fly. But, you know, people have always said like, oh, if you're a woman on Twitch, you can either get no punishment or you can get like a heavily reduced punishment for certain things. Right? And we've seen countless examples that seems to kind of indicate that that really might be the case. And I mean, this is just another one that people are going to throw on top of the already pretty tall pile, like I said. Right?
Man,
I mean, Twitch is doing themselves no favors by allowing.
Allegedly, some females have actually exposed Twitch by having like the high ups and people that's like deciding moderators or whatever, people that like have jobs at Twitch that control certain things, sliding in DMs and getting special things in back and reward. A whole lot of nasty things allegedly have come out.
This kind of shit to go on their platform.
So
right?
that
at this point, man, I gotta say crazy. It's like 20% the girl's fault and then like 80% Twitch's fault, right? Because like truthfully, both sides are to blame to a certain extent. But in my opinion, Twitch definitely holds way more like blame in this whole situation, right? Because one of the main reasons it's even such a controversy in the first place is because Twitch shows this favoritism or this like inability to actually equally apply their rule book to everybody on the platform. And there's been, you know, creators, both male and female, that have been even sometimes like suspended for significant fraction, like times, and just like basically had their careers like disrupted or fucked up, all because of minor infractions compared to something like this, right? And obviously that pisses people off. And then Twitch always has like these half-hearted, half-assed responses, right? Like I feel like they've reacted to this like meta or type of content like 4 or 5 different times now, right? Like every year it seems like a new different type of like Twitch thought meta comes along where they find a new way to kind of like barely skirt by, like
get that drain off. Yeah, that's true. Hot tubs and they come up with new stuff all the time. All the time, fam.
Barely skirt the rules to do shit like this. And then Twitch, instead of like just throwing the hammer down and just actually fucking enforcing their guidelines and making rules that apply to everybody, they'll like, you know, give these half-hearted responses where they pretend like they're actually addressing it. They'll do maybe like a minor rule tweak or whatever, make a small public corpo statement. And then that's pretty much all that really happens. Like I said, the next year they find a new way to do it. You know, last year they were in bikinis and hot tubs pretending that they were just taking a quick little swim on stream. This year, bro, they're just showing everything but the nipple because that's technically okay. And once again, like the way that these kinds of rules are just enforced is realistically not fair. Like, I mean, let's be real here, man. I know this might be an uncomfortable.
Yeah, they get crazy, bro. Like, I ain't going front. From what I've seen just through the years, bro, it's out of hand, right? So when people make the claims like, yo, man, just a bunch of simps working for Twitch, bunch of sips. I said sips. Simps working for Twitch is out here just letting certain shorties get away with anything and do whatever they want. It start to look real accurate.
Thought, or I mean, fuck it. Hey, some of you are freaky. Okay. I already know that. So I know for some of you, maybe this is a comforting thought, right? But I mean, like, we all know for a fact, right? If Lil Optimus hopped over on Twitch, right? And I pulled out my webcam and I put the left nut on stream, right? And just showed you guys half the fucking sack, right? They would not be okay with that. Like, you are genuinely trying.
Don't you ever, and you called yourself a little op. There you go himself that. Let me see.
And I pulled out my webcam and I put the left nut. Lil Optimus hopped over on it. But I mean,
a little Optimus.
Like, we all know for a fact, right? If Lil Optimus hopped over.
Man, I should have played this for the Twitch chick, but he didn't make it no better. So I'm gonna play the nasty song. I should have played this for the chick on Twitch, but yeah, he wilded out with that one. Little Optimus.
Yeah. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name.
The Little Optimus is insane. Yo, that's crazy name. That's a crazy nickname for your joint, man. That's definitely insane. You know, Little Optimus. Little. Hell is wrong with her, man? Yeah, just Little Op. Little Op. That's insane.
Over on Twitch, right? And I pulled out my webcam and I put the left nut on stream, right? And just showed you guys half the fucking sack, right? They would not be okay with that. Like, you are genuinely trying to sit here and tell me, right, that if I was showing everything, I was showing ball sack, I was showing hair, half scrotum, you know what I mean? Like, if I came out here, right, and I was showing y'all 90% of my asshole, right, and just like just crazy shit, you think that Twitch would be okay with that, really? Wouldn't even be like a fucking day before they took action, bro. They'd have like a Twitch moderator teleport to my house with an AR and they would just fucking execute me on site. And like, no one would even.
Yo, how did we get here is what I'm trying to find out. That sounds insane to me. He went off.
Bad or not. Like, it just, that shit would not fly, dude. Twitch would have me offline as soon as they could, you know, but if it's a woman, right, and you show 90% of your butthole or whatever, that's cool, man. I don't even know, like, what the rule update is that's allowing this. I don't know if it's just like you can't show nips or if like they're getting away with.
Okay, I don't think he gonna say no more. I think he gonna just keep wilding out. He gonna just keep wilding out for as long as he can wild out. But yeah, I think that is suspect. It is suspect, and it is like a trend every year or so. It's a new thing that a lot of the Twitch or girls or whatever you want to call them find new ways of getting nasty in order to get more traction to a lot of the other stuff that they're doing. It's pretty crazy, but it's expected at this point. I'm telling you, it gives like a lot of validity, or in my personal opinion, it makes it look as if the people that work for Twitch might have been just a bunch of simps that are just giving a thumbs up because they in the chat. They in the chat with the chick. They there. They enjoying the show. That's why they not banning her, because they enjoying that. But that's just my personal opinion. Tell me what yours is down in the comment section. Hit the like button, share the video, all that good stuff, man.